and hopefully others will also join.
Right.
Just can start. Mhm.
Gautam here.
Yes, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, yes. But
It's again very low, or how is it?
that's okay. That's okay. Don't worry about it, Gautam, because you need to submit it by Google Form. You would really not, require any audio, so it's fine.
Okay, how much time do we get per round?
Oh, so you don't get any. So you basically don't get any time at all. You would really not. When the question, when the question comes, you need to answer at that point of time. So Vishnu will repeat the question twice. Right? So you don't get any. So in that period, you have to fill in the answer. Okay? At the end of the 5 questions, we will give you 10 more seconds to submit the form. But please make sure that you are answering at the moment the question is being asked, because you cannot go back on the Google form. All right?
Got it.
This is just to maintain the absolute fairness policy.
Okay, yeah. Got it. Is the form already shared? Is it about to be shared?
No. Form has not been shared. I'll be sharing it now because we are at 5:10 right now. I'll just share the form for this is round number 1, guys. And in each form, you need to kindly fill in your name and email ID. So here it is. This is round number 1 form. Keep sharing the link off and on because some of you by chance may be dropping off for whatever reason. So I will just start off. The recording. Yes. Someone is trying to join. Okay, Ekalavya. Hi. Hi, Ekalavya. So I'll just start the recording and I'll start off this. So yeah, Vishnu, have you started to stream?
Yeah, I started to stream. I'm changing few settings. So as soon as I do that, we'll start the quiz. You can change you can start the recording.
Yes, Gautam?
Yeah, hello.
No. You can click the form link now. Don't worry about it. Yes, Ekalavya, I'll send you the form. Yeah, round 1 form, and here it is. Ekalavya, this is exactly like the India quiz you attended. Same rules, 5 questions per round. You have to answer in the Google form, and all of you have to fill in your name and email address in the Google form. I'll just start recording, and we will start. It's already 5:12. We won't wait anymore. So.
But I got disconnected.
Who's got disconnected?
I got disconnected and joined back.
Oh, right. All right. So we'll start off. Yeah, guys, request you at this moment to please go on mute. Guys, all of you, can you please go on mute? Request all of you to please go on mute. Please. Yeah. Thank you. Hello and welcome to Weekly presented by Gyan Space. Today we have a very special guest with us. Vishnu from TackOn is here to host It's All Around You, our general quiz. Vishnu is an alumni of UPES, a quizzer from Hyderabad. He describes himself as the accidental founder of TackOn because he never desired to be a quizmaster for 18 months. Some people and opportunities have pulled him into this lucrative quagmire. He's won Crucible Prize from Dehradun, by the way. Over the past 18 months, TackOn has hosted and collaborated on a couple of knowledge activities, which includes quizzes, customer engagement content, brand integration projects, among others. Vishnu says TackOn will not be a quizzing company, but an education company with the mission to democratize knowledge to the non-metro cities. We are really glad that we have Vishnu with us from TackOn, hosting this very special edition of Weekly. Over to you, Vishnu, and guys, please enjoy the quiz. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Titash. Thank you for giving this opportunity to host on Gyan Space Weekly edition, which you're doing good work since May, hosting all the weekly quizzes every week, every Saturday. Yeah, and we're streaming this video on YouTube also. So I'm just saying this to the YouTube audience. Whoever is watching, the live chat has been disabled. I'll enable the live chat when the answers are being revealed. Yeah, we can go ahead with the quiz, Titash. Can move on to the rounds.
Yeah, Kunal, can you move to round?
Yeah, okay.
First
I'll address Kunal from now. Kunal?
Yeah, Kunal, are you there?
Okay, we have 4 rounds here. Give me a second. 4 rounds here. The first one is kitchens. The second one is geopolitics, and the third one is you'll see what it is. And fourth one is you and health. And as the title says, it's all around you except geopolitics. Geopolitics is also around you in the newspapers, but rest except the second round, except geopolitics, everything is all around you. So we'll go to the first round first. So kitchens has the questions on the kind of the methods of cooking, or yeah, it's basically about methods of cooking. The 5 questions on methods of cooking. Tita, should you share the form on the chat?
Yes, I have shared the form.
Yeah. So I think we can go to the
Again,
first
share
question.
it because some people may have dropped off. So here it is.
Okay. Kunal, can we move on to the first question? The first
So the
slide.
first question is a teaser question. Just
Okay, first is a teaser question.
chat. Okay. First question, please do not fill it up in the Google form. Please answer that on chat.
So meanwhile, in the Google form, you can enter your names and email IDs so that you won't waste time when the questions are being displayed.
Yeah, Kunal, on to the next question on the next slide.
Okay, this I've already posted on some of the groups as a teaser question. This is just a trial question. You can shout out. You need not enter it on the Google form. So, due to the lack of testing infrastructure, during the pandemic in India, many experts are suggesting community testing as a solution. So, this method is used in the US and the Europe to track the drug addicts in large societies or cities. How is this going to work?
You'll test the sewers.
Yeah, this is by
Water
testing
from
the
sewers.
spheres or drainage basically. So you can see in the picture there are 3 people urinating there, and this is a drainage there. So they'll be testing the spheres, and if there is a trace of virus in the drainage, they'll go and test the entire community from where the drainage is coming out. So this is how the questions will be going on. Most of them are short and brief. This you just commented on the chat, or you just gave a shout out. So from the question number 1, you will be going to the form and entering the answer there. Kunal, can you move on to the next slide? Yeah, the answer follows. To the data for the virus or drug content in the sewages. Okay, round number 1, kitchens. Kunal? Yeah, this is kitchens round. 5 questions on food and cooking methods. So 10 points for each correct answer. Okay, you moved on to the question number 1. So Docker pickle holes are used to make equidistant holes on an item believed to be developed as an attempt to develop a long-lasting bread. However, its invention is credited to a burnt bread of Josiah Bent in 1801. These holes serve as a way for steam to escape from the dough rather than bursting. So what am I talking about? I just need a name of a food item. So there are some clues given here. If those clues are given, there can be another answer also. And so go through the clues. That burnt bread, it's a result of a burnt bread. He wanted to make a bread, but it got burnt and this thing came out. And a popular version of this item is also a result of a royal function, one of the royal functions in one of the European countries. Okay, and look at the picture. That is the instrument which is used to make the holes so that the steam escapes and the thing won't burst out. I think we can move on to the question number 2. I just need a food item here. Okay, question number 2. While the previous question was about letting the air escape, Historically, apple or peach twigs are used to introduce air into the key ingredients. Which process or what instrument am I talking about? You can see the picture of the instrument in the on the slide. So that's the patent of the instrument which I'm talking about. It was taken in 1850s, somewhere in 1850s. So what is this instrument or what is the process I'm talking about? And there is some postscript in the question here that doesn't help you when arriving at the answer. That's just an extra information. That says apple or peach twigs. Answer, you are presenting your screen. Hello? Titash, the screen has gone.
Oh, okay. S.
Answer, that is S1234 is answer.
S1234. Please, please can you stop sharing screen, please? S1234. S1234, are you there? I would have to remove you from the meeting. Then you can rejoin again. Okay? Yeah.
Yeah, answer left. He'll rejoin. Just share the screen.
Yeah.
I can't see the screen now.
Yeah, screen
Okay.
is coming.
Guys, it will come. It will come now. Or can you just click on Kunal's screen, presentation bracket Kunal Mandal. Can you click on that?
Okay, let me try.
Yeah, this can do the same maybe.
Yeah, I can see the screen now. Just go to the participants list and go to
Yes,
Kunal's
okay, I'm pinning
screen.
Kunal's screen. Okay, yeah.
So
Yeah,
everyone can see the screen, right?
Yeah.
Go to the Kunal's.
Go to Kunal, the user, and pin his screen, please.
So, Vishnu, what exactly you want? You want the process?
No, either give me the process or the instrument. Either will do. What is this instrument? If you know the instrument, you'll get the process. If you know the process, you'll get the instrument. Both are same. It's like what you call. Let's say instrument is X and the process is Xing, Xing. So if you
Can
know,
show the question again.
the question is actually visible. You go to the Kunal's page. Kunal's. Titash, can you explain how to do that? So
Okay. So go to the list of participants. Okay. On the Google Meet, just click on Kunal Mandal bracket presentation.
There are two Kunal Mandals.
Yeah, there's one which says Kunal Mandal bracket presentation. Can you try?
I can't see the bracket presentation.
Okay.
I'll rejoin better.
The first Kunal, the two Kunal,
The
right?
first Kunal. The first
Yeah.
Kunal.
YouTube stream is happening on TackOn page of YouTube.
Okay, got it.
Have you got it? Guys, if anyone has any problem, please message on the chat. Okay.
Okay, so everyone can see the question, right? Here, there's a picture of an instrument shown on the slide. So either give me the name or the process which it is used for. Ishita, go to the participants list, and click on the Kunal Mandal's bracket presentation and pin it to your screen.
I will get this sorted out. Wait.
Okay. Please, no, everybody don't try to share your screen. We'll get having problems like this.
Yeah, I have asked them to ping you. Guys, please ping Kunal Mandal's screen. Just go to the participant list and go to the first Kunal that you can see. And there will be three options. One is pin. First is pin. Second is you can unmute or mute. Third is remove. Please click on the first one. First is pin. Got it? Ambarish, thank you. Anybody else has any issue?
Anybody else who is not able to view the question?
Yeah. Please pin Kunal's screen. Anybody else? No issues, right? Let's move on to the next question. I think we have spent enough time on this.
Right.
Kunal,
So this is, let me just finish. Okay, the previous question had
let's
an,
go back. Let's go back.
this is a photo of the instrument, patent of the instrument given in the slide. Either give me the name of the instrument or the process it is involved with. Both are actually same. Only the ing adds at the end of the instrument. That's it. So if it's a mixer, it's mixing. So that's not the answer anyway. Next, Kunal, next question. Okay, the Persian name of the process means to let the dish breathe its own aroma. It is believed to be innovated by the people involved in the construction of Bara Imambara when they left the food in pots to be slow cooked. The aromatic method was picked up by Asafud-Dawla. Sorry, it's not Asaf Abdullah, it's Asafud-Dawla, who introduced it to the royal court. The process later became popular across the country, especially in Hyderabad. So which process am I talking about? So the answer is in the first line itself, to let the dish breathe its own aroma. So which cooking process lets the dish breathe its own aroma? That's the answer there. So it's a cooking process I'm asking about. It's not a food item. It's a cooking process. So if you're cooking in a rice cooker, that's okay. It's like boiling. That's a process. So I just need a process's names, and many dishes are cooked in this process. So just give me the process's name, which has its origin in Lucknow Bara Imambara construction. I think we can move on to question number 4. Yeah, so these are the 3 points. Let me read out the 3 points first. Mistaken association of lactometer readings with the units of a thermometer. This is the first point. And the second point is possible corruption of the pronunciation of the term chicory. Third one is the angle of mixing. So these are the 3 reasons. These are the 3 possible explanations behind the name of which food item. It's as simple as this. So think what could be the mistaken association of lactometer with thermometer, and what could be the angle of mixing, and what could be the mistaken possible corruption of the term chicory. So which food item gets its name from these 3 explanations, possibly from these 3 explanations? I need a complete answer. Let's say if it is a laddu, I need complete Tirupati laddu. That's just an example I'm giving. So I need a complete answer. If it's a tea, I need Nilgiri tea as a complete answer. I think this is a simple question. I'll just say again, just give me the food item whose name is traced to these 3 possible explanations. Moving to question number 5, Kunal. Okay, this Himalayan burn was originally filled with yak meat due to the scarcity of vegetation on the plateau. But the vegetarian ingredients replaced meat since late 50s to make it available to the largely vegetarian population of North Indian plains. Which dish, of course for many non-vegetarian versions, still remains the favorite? So this is simply a steamed bun, which was originally filled with yak meat, but since late 50s, it's being made available in vegetarian versions to appeal to the populations of vegetarian populations of North India. So if you've read about the introduction that Titash gave about me, the place where I've been, it's the favorite dish there. So this is a tribute to the place where I've been. I was talking to some person on the quiz just before the quiz, so they'll also know the place where I've been. Okay, no more hints. So this is the end of the round number 1. We can close the forms.
Yeah. So please submit in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. No more forms accepted. Over to Vishnu for the answers.
Yeah, and I just activated the comments on YouTube. People who are watching on YouTube can comment there. Yeah, so this is the question. What is this instrument used for to make the hole? So what food item am I talking about? Anyone can give the shout out.
Crackers.
Yeah, this is of course crackers. Did anyone give the answer as pizza?
Yes, I give.
Yeah, so that is expected. So if it is pizza, Josiah bent would have been not mentioned there. Pizza also has the holes, and we use the same instrument for making the holes on pizza also. But Josiah meant and the burnt bread doesn't make sense if it is crackers. Okay, and I was mentioning about a clue called clue about royal function. Can anyone explain that there's a popular version of a cracker biscuit which is associated with it?
Very good. Mary biscuit.
Yeah, and can you give the explanation what happened, why it got that name?
It was the Russian princess, I think. Maria.
Yeah, Russian. I'm not sure whether it's a Russian prince or princess. Someone was Maria. They were getting married, and some bakery created this Mary biscuits. Yeah, Kunal. Question number 2. Yeah. So this is an instrument here. What is this instrument called, or what is the process it is used in? So historically, peach or apple twigs were used, but later in 1850s.
Borer, right?
Yeah. What?
Twig borer, right?
No. No. This is quite simple. Mostly used in bakery stuff, but nowadays it's
Fermentation.
not fermentation. Fermentation does not need any instrument. So this is an instrument. Someone answered on the chat. This is of course whisking. Yes, whisking or blending. Okay, I can move on to the next question. Next answer, Kunal. Yeah. So this is beating or whisking. Whisking. So this is the way we introduce air into the what you call the cake mix. So as much as air goes into the cake mix, you'll get a good cake. I'm unable to follow the messages here. Okay, the messages are about I had mentioned egg beater. Yeah, egg beater is fine.
Yes, I've checked that. I have given points for that.
Yeah. Question number 3. The Persian name means
Dumpuk.
to let the dish
Dumpuk.
breathe its.
Dumpuk.
Yeah, this
Dumpuk.
is either dum cook or dum cooking. In Hyderabad, the Hyderabadi dum biryani is famous for this. Yeah, this is dum.
Will that do?
Yeah, dum cooking.
Yeah.
That's fine. Dum is fine.
Kumbakonam degree coffee.
Yeah, this is simply degree coffee or Kumbakonam degree coffee is also fine. I was just looking for the degree coffee.
Filter coffee want to work?
Degree coffee will do.
Filter coffee won't do?
No, filter coffee won't do. Filter coffee is just because of the filter. I'm looking for the degree coffee. Degree coffee is a version of filter coffee, meter coffee, and degree coffee. So I just need degree coffee as the answer.
There were 3 points over there explaining the name, right? What were the first 2 again?
Kunal, can you go back? So the first one is the mistaken association of lactometer readings with the thermometer. That is degree. And so the second one is chicory, which people say turned into chicory, digori, something degree. And the angle of mixing is, of course, degree. The angles are measured in degree. Degree coffee is famous in Kumbakonam. Kumbakonam is a place in Tamil Nadu. So, yeah, degree coffee. And this is the last and one of my favorite food items. Comes from the place where I've been.
Momo.
Yeah, this is momo, of course, the Tibetan momos. They are quite famous in Dehradun, where I studied there, my BTech. So this was a favorite item there. Tibetans used to sell it. This
Anyone
is
like to share any experiences about their favorite food or some interesting trivia regarding food? Please feel free to unmute yourselves and please share.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Chuvendu.
Yes.
yeah,
I
Subhan.
am also based in Dehradun,
Oh,
actually.
where in Dehradun?
So I have been trying. I am in Dehradun, Subhas Nagar, Chandravali.
Okay.
Yeah, that side, near Clement Town.
Okay, near Clement.
Yeah, so I have also found these momos are really, the variety of momos, especially the non-veg momos, are really best.
Yeah, there was a momo shop on what is that? Chandni, not Chandni Chowk. Connaught Place.
Connaught Place.
There was a
Yeah,
good,
ton of places.
there was a what you call roasted momos. They used to sell roasted momos. That was very good
Yeah,
there.
roasted momos now you can find in this Clementown also.
Okay, okay.
They started even also for the vegetarian also.
Oh.
The Afghani momos and all those stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. Clementown is known for all the Tibetans, right? They have a Tibetan temple there.
Yeah, but just outside of the Tibetan colony, they started selling this vegetarian Afghani momos and chutney momos and all those stuff.
Right,
Recently, like 1.5 years back.
Yeah.
So I had no clue about the answer until Vishnu mentioned that it is famous in Dehradun.
Okay.
On the degree coffee thing, I'll tell you one point. If you go to any highway of Tamil Nadu, whether from Chennai to Madurai or Chennai to Trichy, you will find so many of those outlets selling. They claim that they are the original degree coffee seller. I mean, it's like those. Like if you, yeah, it is like if you go to Hyderabad, there is everywhere there is a bawarchi, green bawarchi, blue bawarchi. Similarly, if you go, it's become like that. I mean, of course, it's not the original one. Like, yeah.
Okay, and the person who introduced me to the coffee is in the participants list right now. This is Answer. He took me to Mylapore and introduced me to the coffee. I fell in love with coffee since then. So I had my first coffee at
Vishnu,
Mylapore.
one query has come in the chat. Will blending be considered as a correct answer for number 2?
Yeah, we can consider blending.
Right. So I have the scores from the next round onward. Of course, this is the first round, so you might have taken some time to get used to the format, especially the ones who are joining us for the first time. We'll go a little bit faster from round number 2. But before that, I'll just announce the scores from round number 1. I've checked every answer personally. So Ronnie is on 10. Shubhendu is on 20. We have Ishita on 30. Are you giving points for mixing, by the way, Vishnu?
Yeah, mixing is off. No, mixing. No points for mixing. Sorry, no, mixing is completely different.
Okay. So Ishita gets 30. Richiraj AK Vladimir Putin gets 40. Amol gets 10. Eklavya gets 30. Sai Karthik gets 20. Yogesh 30. Suhas 20. Siddhartha Vatem gets 10. Ramakrishnan R 40. Anubhav 10. Aditya 10. Akshay 40. Ashwini 20. Gautam gets 20 also. Sneha 40. Shubhajit 40. Ochinto 20, Arun TT 20, Akash 30, Vishwak 10, Mohammad Ansar 20, Gopinath 30, Deepayan 10, Smriti 40, Sunny unfortunately yet to open his account, Shubham 30, Ornov as well as 30, and Vishanko on 10. Round number 2, Google Form I have sent. Yeah.
And someone was asking what? 30 seconds.
Putin has got 40.
Yeah, Vladimir Putin got 40. A former spy has a good idea about Indian spice, Indian food, I guess.
Ornov, you are on 30. So over to Vishnu for the second round.
Okay, the second round form has been shared. Please, everyone, please open the form. And I'm disabling the comments on YouTube. Okay.
Okay, correction. Ornov, you are on 40. Yeah.
I think everyone opened the form. Please enter your name and email ID there. The next round is about geopolitics. So most of the questions are taken from the recent news only. This is the only round which you either know or you don't know. Other rounds are pretty much workoutable. So there are 5 questions again, 10 points for each correct answer, and submit your answers in the Google form. Kunal, can we go to the question number 1? Okay, you can see the picture of a person on right. Name of this former commissioner of Balochistan is always in spotlight whenever 2 of the major geopolitical conflicts concerning the world are discussed. The leader of a government in exile in India did not recognize this person's contribution until 2008. Identify him. Just give me one word with which he is famous for. So let's say he is Jawaharlal Nehru. You can simply say Nehru. That's enough.
Okay, one request to all participants, please, when Vishnu is asking the questions, please go on mute. Okay, I'm also going on mute myself. Please, everyone, go on mute. I'm going on mute myself. I'm going to type in chat on the chat in case there's any instructions to be given. Please go on mute.
Okay, the question here is when two major geopolitical conflicts concerning the world are discussed, his name is mentioned. So both the geopolitical conflicts are in the news right now.
Last name is enough, right?
Yeah, last name is enough. If it's Jawaharlal Nehru, Nehru is enough. So yeah, both the geographical conflicts are in news, one for the peaceful reasons and one for the violent reasons. Question number 2. So identify the movie and the word they use to avoid military conflict in this movie or the real incident on which the movie is based on. So the word is in news again. The word is in news again. Just give me the name of the movie and the word. The word is in news. The movie is not in the news, of course. So this is a famous movie. I think this came in around 2000, early 2000s. I don't remember the exact year. A super movie based on the real events which happened in early 60s. So the word in news and the movie name. And you can see a person interacting with Manmohan Singh, the Clintons, Obama, Vajpayee, VP Singh, and I.K. Gujral. So the pictures clearly show his clout over the Indo-American politics. Identify this New York-based businessman and Padma Bhushan awardee. So he's a famous lobbyist in Indo-American politics. Yeah, he was in news in India around 2010. He's still very famous. Even during 2016 presidential campaign, he was in the news. Yeah, this is either you know or you don't know. We can move on to the question number 4. Kunal? Okay. In August 1947, everything under British India was divided among India and Pakistan. But something was divided among the governments of India, UK, that is United Kingdom, and Nepal. So what was divided with a unique agreement and without any time limitations among these three sovereign states? Yeah, something was divided between three sovereign states. What was that which was divided between three sovereign states, and it was not divided between India and Pakistan? Pakistan does not have this, but India, UK, and Nepal has this. In fact, even Brunei has this, but that's a different story. Basically, the question here is about after independence, aftermath of independence, India, UK, and Nepal divided it among themselves. Moving on to the question number 5, Kunal. Okay, strategically important Lomonosov Ridge is being claimed by countries from 3 continents to explore the possible future oil and natural gas reserves. Where is this located? It's as simple as this. So where is Lomonosov Ridge located? It is being claimed by the countries from 3 different continents. So think about a place which is close to 3 continents. So just give me where is Lomonosov Ridge, which might be having future oil and gas reserves. So, okay, forms are closing in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and I'm enabling the chat on YouTube. Yeah, people can answer on YouTube now. The answers follows. Question number 1. Yeah, anyone can give out a shout out. Give a shout out. Who is he?
McMahon.
Yeah, this is McMahon. This is actually not McMahon. Yeah, this is McMahon actually, not McMahon. As we call him McMahon, MOHAN, but it's McMahon.
Spellings are okay.
Yeah, spellings are okay. We are not so particular about McMahon and Mohan. So the McMahon line, we know the issues are going with China and India, the Indo-China border issue. And the other McMahon Hussein correspondence, it is related to the establishment of Israel during World War I. So there was some correspondence between Henry McMahon and Hussein. So that later led to the Sykes-Picot Agreement and eventually 1948, 49 wars and everything. So recently, Israel opened their embassy in UAE. Israel and UAE had a formal relations, diplomatic relations. So both of these are in news. So my question now, I got the inspiration for this question from the UAE-Israel diplomatic relations news article. Yeah, question number 2, Kunal. Yeah, now if you've seen this movie, you'd be knowing what is the movie and what is the word they use to avoid the conflict there, avoid the military conflict. So someone answered 13, but I did not see the word. Word is pretty much in news.
Word is quarantine, but
Yeah.
I don't know the movie.
Yeah, the word is quarantine,
like-
and the movie is
just like
13 days. So this 13 days is about the Cuban Missile Crisis, which happens at the same time when the China invades India during 1962. And quarantine, if you call it a blockade, if it is a naval blockade, that's a military conflict. Russia can attack USA, but this USA calls it a quarantine. So they'll stop the ships, they'll check and let them go to the Cuba. So they called it quarantine, and they did not shoot anything. They did not shoot a bullet. It was just a quarantine and quarantine. It was actually a naval blockade, which was depicted as quarantine so that military conflict can be avoided. Someone was asking some questions on the chat. Let me check. I thought you only wanted 13 days. I said I want 13 days and that word clearly. If we gave missile points, मिलेगा. नहीं.
I went
Ishita.
with ceasefire, thinking no military action. Ceasefire is also similar.
What?
I went with I wrote ceasefire.
Yeah, no, this is not ceasefire because there was no fire to cease actually. So this was to avoid all the fire. Okay, and this is either you know or you don't know. It's not a workable question here. Yeah, this is Sun Singh Chatwal, who is the founder of Sun Singh Chatwal Hotels and Dream Group of Hotels. He's the largest hotelier in USA and Canada by the size of the hotels. I don't know whether it's by the revenue also, but by the size of hotels, he's the largest hotelier, and he's very close to Clinton's. After revealing all the answers, we can discuss about him. Next question, Kunal. Yeah, question number 4. This is an easy one. This is, of course, Gurkhas and Gurkha regiments. So there were some 12 or 11 Gurkha regiments. 6 are with India, 4 are with UK, and 1 or 2 are with Nepal. And question number 5. Yeah. So, yeah, this is Arctic Circle. The 3 countries those are claiming are the Russia, Denmark, and Canada. So all these 3 countries are claiming the Lomonosov Ridge. So we can see in the picture that's the Lomonosov Ridge. That's exactly in the center, like somewhere near the center of Lomonosov Ridge, somewhere near the center of Arctic Circle. Yeah, people can share anything about all these things.
So, Sun Singh Chatwal's son Vikram Chatwal was in a movie also.
Yeah, he's an Hollywood actor. I think he also acted in Bollywood movies. I'm not sure.
He acted in a movie Ek Ajnabi, which had Amitabh Bachchan in it.
Okay. Yeah, he acted in a couple of Hollywood movies also, I think.
Yeah, he also acted in that Hindi movie, Honeymoon Travels Private Limited.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I got this inspiration from the recently this who is he the Amar Singh died, right? So in 2014 I was reading a book on the Accidental Prime Minister. That was a book on Manmohan Singh by Sanjay Baru. So there's a mention of nuclear deal. The 2 chapters are about the nuclear deal in that book. So in that, what these people do is the Hillary Clinton was not in the favor of nuclear deal initially, but later she turns favorable. That's people say that's because of Sun Singh Chatwal. He transferred a lot of funds to Clinton Foundation, and then the nuclear deal goes through. And in 2010, Sun Singh Chatwal gets Padma Bhushan or Padma Vibhushan. So there was a controversy during that time that this person transferred funds to Clinton Foundation. That's why you're giving the That's why you're giving the a prize to 1 second. Inside. Ain't
Anybody else wants to share any trivia about?
1 second.
Yeah. I think Arctic is anyone who's mentioned Arctic points. Yeah, guys, please. Let me noise in the background.
Yeah, that's from my side only. It's gone.
Okay.
Yeah, I think recently in the Arctic, Russia had an oil spill in one of their rigs.
Right. Absolutely.
Quite big, quite a bit.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And did anyone watch?
Scores, Vishnu, shall I announce the scores?
Yeah, you can announce the scores if you're ready with it.
So right now we have a lot of people tied on the lead actually on 65 points. Ekalavya, Akash, Sneha, Smriti, Rishiraj, Akshay, all of you are on 65. Arnav, you're on 60. Arun, you're on 55. Ishita, you're on 50. And there are a lot of people on 45, 40, but close quiz right now. But leading the quiz are around, I think, 8 or 9 people on 65. 7 people on 65. We'll move on to round number 3. I'll just share you the Google form. One thing about round number 3, there are actually, Vishnu, correct me if I'm wrong, there are 6 questions.
Yeah, there are 6 questions in the round number 3. And the first question reveals the round name, and then we play. So the first question, it's not such a difficult thing. It's a simple one only. The first question reveals the round name, and the next 5 questions are on that round. So
So please answer the first question that is given in question number 0. So in the form you will find it's written question number 0.
Okay. Okay. Let me disable the comments on YouTube first.
Let's move on.
Wait. Yeah, question number 1. His entrepreneurial career started when he started a blog in 1999, which site was acquired by Discovery Communications in 2007. And you can see his picture there and the book he wrote, How God Works, question mark, and a logical inquiry on faith, Marshall Brain. That's it. I don't think we need to wait for much time on this. Although the logo is actually visible there. If you know the logo, you can get the answer. This is how the next round going to be. Like the answer for this is the title of this round. Next question, Kunal. First question. So that was the 0th question, and this is the first question. So the maximum temperature produced by this appliance is 212 degrees Fahrenheit. The two constituents in the ratio of 2:1 added to this appliance physically react, forming a hydrogen bond between the starchy sugar strings. Once the reaction is complete, the appliance's temperature suddenly rises beyond 212 degrees Fahrenheit, triggering the thermostat to turn off the system. Which appliance am I talking about? Okay, I think we can move on. This is 12 degrees is the maximum temperature, and once it reaches there, it automatically turns off, and you saw the chemical reactions happening there. What appliance am I talking about? Question number 2, Joseph Priestley, well known for his discovery of oxygen, is also regarded as the father of a particular high margins industry due to the result of his experiment of collecting and fixing a gas released while brewing beer. What popular refreshing item was a result of this experiment? So something he accidentally discovered was thought to be unseparable, like was thought to be not exist separately. Let's say if it is extracted separately, it won't be existing. So that was thought to be so like that, but recently it was separated and the pictures of it were taken. So that is just an extra information. If you can work out from there also, it's an acid. So what popular refreshing item was a mistake, was an accidental discovery by Joseph Priestley while experimenting of collection of gas released during brewing a beer. So what popular refreshing item right now? Question number 3. The story goes that a poor man in Taiwan was once in a deep trouble and prayed to God for relief from his financial burden. Next day, he found a plant in his garden which yielded seeds and more plants. He became rich by selling all his this all-weather healthy plant, Epipremnum aurum. Okay, this is the story behind what name given to the Epipremnum annum aurum. So there are several names to this thing, Epipremnum aurum. So what name comes from this story? So I only that name is accepted. No other names are accepted. There are some close to 10 different names for this species. So I just need the name which comes from this story, which probably comes from this story. There is no solid proof, but this is widely believed. And you can find it in many homes. Moving on to question 5. Moving on to question 5, Kunal. Okay, you can see the picture there. The question is on the picture. First commercially launched by
Vishnu,
rodent.
you have missed out on the previous question.
Yeah, you missed out number 4.
Okay.
We
So
started with number 0, right? So Vishnu, please ask.
yeah, it's there. Question 4. Unlike the semiconductors, these devices contain tiny balls filled with micro white and black spheres. When charged with an appropriate amount of electric current, these black spheres shift to the top, pushing white spheres to the bottom. Which mechanism thus prevents eyes from being strained when exposed for long stretches? So you're watching this screen for how many minutes? Maybe 1 hour. Your eyes must have been strained, but when you're looking at this technology, your eyes won't be strained. So which technology am I talking about? So just give me the technology. What technology am I looking here?
Generic name?
Yeah, generic name. It's only one thing. Generic name, or if you don't know the generic name, you can give in the product which made it famous, or products which made it famous. Moving to question 5. This is actually question 6. Starting from 0, this is 5. So first commercially launched by Rodent Associates in 1982, the early model worked based on the XY coordinates designed on board. The next came devices with internal XY coordinates, and now we have advanced image processing chips to scan any reflective surfaces and detect the moment. What am I talking about? So the first thing which I said, the XY coordinates are designed on the board. That is a board which you can see in the picture. So just XY, I'm not looking for XY as an answer. XY are simply X axis and Y axis. So what am I talking about? I need the exact answer. So this is like degree coffee in the first round. Degree coffee in the first round. I need degree coffee as a complete answer. Only coffee is not accepted. Yeah, I think we can close the forms, Titash. Closing the forms, and yeah, the countdown is already done. Answers follows. Yeah, anyone on short out? Is what was founded by Marshall Brain in 1999 and acquired by Discovery Communications in 2007, and later they also sold it to someone else. Now someone else holds it, but it is a very famous blog or website. Yeah, this is of course how stuff works. So this round is how stuff works. 5 questions on daily life items. Here's a question that was question number 0. We'll go to question number 1. So the maximum temperature produces 212 degrees Celsius Fahrenheit. That is the boiling point of water. That's a hint there. And the chemical reactions are given. Once the reaction is complete, the temperature will suddenly raise and the thermostat turns off the system. So which again daily life item? Okay, answer is revealed. Anyone got it right? No one revealed the answer. No one gave the answer on shout out. It's okay. Question 3, Kunal.
I wrote pressure cooker.
No, this is not pressure cooker. I need electric cooker. Pressure cooker works on a different formula.
This is soda pop or soda.
Yeah, this
Soda.
is simply soda or carbonated water.
I wrote soda water.
Yeah, fine. Soda water, carbonated water, both are fine. Cold drink is fizzy drink. Yes, I think fizzy drink is also same.
Money
Third
plant.
one is
Soft drink is not accepted. Soft drink is something different. Soft drink need not be a carbonated water drink. Yeah, this is
money plant.
this is money plant. This is money plant.
That name, no. Money. Devil's Highway is the other name.
This is money plant, and only money plant. The answer money plant gets the answer. Gets the points. There are
Devil's Highway is also the same name for this plant actually.
what?
Yeah, Devil's name.
Devil's Highway.
Yeah, that's what I said. Devil's Eye is also a name. There are 8 or 10 other names. I need money plant as the answer, which comes from this story, which is believed to be coming from this story. Yeah. Yes.
Kindle.
Yeah, Kindle, e-ink, e-readers, everything is fine. This is not a magnetic ink. I don't think magnetic ink is something different, I guess. Kindle and e-ink is fine. Answer, Kunal, can you go to the answer? Yeah, this is e-ink, and so this is how it works. Magnetic ink, I guess it works in a different way. This doesn't have magnets inside them. So you can see in the picture, that is how the technology works. Moving to question 5. I think this is
Mouse. Computer.
what?
Not mouse.
Mouse. What optical mouse is the answer. Mouse doesn't have any points. Mouse was actually invented by Douglas Engelbart and Xerox. Only optical mouse gets points here. So this was the first optical mouse which had the coordinates on the board. So if you invert the board, the mouse moves in the wrong direction. No, computer mouse, all these are not accepted. I only need optical mouse as answer. So computer mouse dates back to 1967, which was originally invented by Douglas Engelbart, which is a complete different mechanism. So this is a complete different mechanism, which was first launched in 1982 and then commercially launched by Sun Microsystems along with Rodent. And the present version is again developed and launched by HP and Microsoft in 1999. So the present optical models which we are using is actually developed by HP and Microsoft together. Yeah, these are some upcoming quizzes. Kunal would like to share about them.
Vishnu, and announcements.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah, so upcoming Gyan Space quizzes. Thank you so much for joining us today. So we have 2 series of quizzes that we run parallelly. One is, of course, the weekly series of quizzes, which happens every Saturday at 5 p.m. Those are live quizzes. We also run a series called Cash, which is basically a series of multiple choice quizzes on specific themes. So starting from the 6th of September, we have been running this quiz series, which is basically a mixed bag quiz series, where we have a general quiz, a movies quiz, a business quiz, a sports quiz, a food and travel quiz, Harry Potter quiz, and a current affairs quiz. So this is open till tomorrow, 11:59 p.m. So I'll obviously share the link by mail to all of you. So please play. Entry fee for each quiz is just 50 rupees. And the winners of each quiz, or the top 5 in each quiz, win discounts at all Gyan Space quizzes in the future. So we'll move on to the next slide, Kunal. This is a new series of Cash that we are launching today. This is called the Best of Cash. So these are the top 7 most popular topics that we have had on Cash so far. These are also multiple quizzes. So there's one on Bollywood music, there's one on science, one on Indian mythology, one on cricket, one on comics, one on business, and one on Harry Potter. These are the 7 most popular topics that we have had so far. So for this series, there are cash, and the entry fee for each quiz is 60 rupees, but there's also an all-access pass which you can buy, and there are cash prizes for top 5 for each quiz. Moving on to the next slide. Again, I'll share you the link. Okay, so this is a quiz that is for all fans that we do every day. So today also we are going live on Zoom at 9 p.m. So this is a short and fun live quiz of 10 questions, which will be over in 30 minutes. But this is all about the IPL. So if you are free, please join us at 9 p.m. today. The entry fees for this is 50 rupees. Moving on to the next slide. Okay, this is a very special quiz that we are actually doing in collaboration with the United Nations. This is based on the Sustainable Development Goals. This is open only for school and college students. This is a free quiz for all school and college students. The preliminary rounds will be open from 18th to the 22nd of September 2020. You can attempt the prelims, or you can obviously attempt the prelims only once. Then we'll have the finals on 26th September 2020 via Google Meet. There are attractive prizes for this as well. We'll move on to the next slide. Okay, this is a very special quiz which is happening next week. This is at 2 p.m. On Saturday. This is an IPL quiz done by the former CEO of Kolkata Knight Riders, Joy Bhattacharya himself. So all you IPL fans, you would not want to miss this. You'll not only hear some very interesting questions, but you will also get to learn some fascinating stories, some facts about the IPL from a man who's been there, done that. For the IPL quiz by Mr. Joy Bhattacharya. Again, I'll share you the link to register. We'll move on to the next one. So we have one more very special guest quizmaster just this month. We have a pop culture quiz on the 26th of September done by India Wants to Know's very own Sai Ganesh. Again, it's going to be a pop culture quiz which is going to happen on Saturday, 26th of September. Next slide, please. Also, don't forget to check out, we do a very interesting podcast as well. Kunal hosts this podcast called Stuff Tales. It is all about extraordinary stories behind very ordinary objects. In fact, this quiz is all about it's what things are all around you. This podcast is all about things all around you as well. So this has been in the top 5 of Apple Podcasts India. So please do check us out. Again, I'll send you all the details by mail. And at the end of the quiz, I'm going to ping you the links for each of these quizzes and podcasts as well. So thank you very much. I'll just now move on to the scores. Just give me around 30 seconds to compile the scores and get back to you. Till then, if you have any trivia you want to share about the previous round, please go ahead. Thank you so much. What do you?
Yeah, anyone wants to share anything about the previous round, they can share. The answers were the optical mouse, rice cooker, a money plant, and what are the 2 others? How stuff works was the first, the title question, and e-ink. What was the 5th question? The second question was something. So these are the 5 questions. Anyone wants to share something, they can shout out on they can unmute themselves and tell. I thought rice cooker answer was a cotton candy machine.
Yeah, I think most people have got that rice cooker one wrong.
Okay. Yeah, I think the sugar strings misguided you. So rice has sugar strings, and then it gets hydrogen bonding and everything. So I was always fascinated, like how would rice cooker know when the rice is cooked? So that's how I ended up making this question. Toaster, no, it's not. Yeah, maybe even toaster works on that principle, but this is not toaster. Yeah, devil's eye is also called money plant, but that has a different story. So the story which I'm mentioning mentioned in the question leads to the name called name money plant. Devils, I've got a different story. There are many names for the money plant. It's not a single name.
Okay, so I'm ready with the scores, Vishnu.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so the scores are very close. Let me remind you about the prizes. So there are cash prizes for the top 3 participants in this quiz, and all the top 5 participants win special gift hampers from our gifting partner who has supported us in all the quizzes so far. So leading right now after a brilliant third PP, he's on 105. We have 3 people tied on second spot. Those are Ekalavya, Akash, and Akshay on 95. Next, we have Shubhati on 85, Smriti on 85, Ornov is on 80. We have Rishiraj 75, Yogesh 75. We also have Achinta 75 and Shubham on 75. I have verified all the answers. So we have not given points for just mouse, optical mouse, and we also have given points only for electric rice cooker in that pressure cooker, where a lot of you might have written pressure cooker. So we have checked them. These are your top 12 at the moment. Over to Vishnu for the last one.
Okay, answer is asking for the scores. Can you give the answer?
Okay. I need to check. Answer, I don't have your registered email ID here. Oh yeah, I do. Sorry. Answer, your email ID is 50.
50. Okay, the next and the last round is you and health. It's all about you and health, which is important.
You have to give the forms.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't worry.
So health is a main concern of entire world since last 6 months, since last January, you can say. So this round is about. There's some music coming here. Is it disturbing you, or should I ask them to stop?
Please, please warn me.
No. It's coming from my side only. Wait, I'll ask them to stop it.
There is no music.
Yeah, it's okay.
From your side.
Hello.
Yeah, Vishnu.
You can move on to the question number 1.
I have sent the Google Form link on the chat. Please check it out. This one is 5 questions, by the way.
This is 5 questions, and the last round. This will be the deciding round. Okay, question number 1, Kunal. Okay, this is a simple one. I guess this is a picture also. Identify the Marvel supervillain, or a colloquial term for the asymptomatic carriers. The poster reads, I just blanked out the part, the name of the lady. So the question reads, most harmless and yet the most dangerous woman in America. So just give me the colloquial term for asymptomatic carriers, whether it's... Can't see the question, Ashwini. I think you need to go back and do the same thing. Please go to the participants list and please pin the Kunal's ID. So what is a colloquial term used for asymptomatic carriers, whether it's corona or whether it's whatever it is, whatever disease it is, the asymptomatic carriers are referred by this name, and she's also a Marvel supervillain. Ashwini Nattu is still able to see the IPL quiz slide, it seems. Maybe it's hanging on Ashwini Nattu's phone or the device.
Yeah, Ashwini, I think just hold on a bit too. I'll let Ashwini rejoin.
Yeah, she left.
Yeah, because I can see the slide very clearly.
Yeah, even I can see the slide clearly.
Hey, you just want one word answer, right?
No, this is not one word answer.
Yeah, I think, to be thought of, I think they have...
This is like Superman. It's not one word. Or Batman or Iron Man. these are not one word. Can we move on to the question 4, or should we wait for them to rejoin? Did they rejoin?
No, I think they have rejoined. They have rejoined.
Okay, question 2. Okay, the original building of Johns Hopkins Hospital had such octagonal halls for patients. So you can see in the picture. Sir William Osler and his trainees had to walk around to visit the patients here. Which term in the medical world came from this practice? So this question, I give my credits to Hashmi brothers from Hyderabad. They are the doctors, and they are also very good quizzes. They used it in one of their quizzes. I used the same question. I reframed the same question. So yeah, which medical term comes from the structure of this building? And Sir William Hosler and his trainees used to walk around this building. And so what term comes from that practice? Question 3, this is a simple one. So question 3. Okay, this is a bigger picture of the building or the place where William Osler and his trainees used to go for the training sessions. Question 3. Okay, you can see the picture with a weird, creepy deformity. It's called dash pinky or dash hand or dash arthritis. I don't need dashes here. I just blanked them out because they are giveaway clues. So this has been viral phenomenon on the internet. However, the bone doctors claim it as a temporary deformation, more prevalent during COVID times. What is the cause of this creepy deformity? You can just give me the answer in 3 words or 2 words. It's not a standard answer. You can explain it in 2 or 3 words. And I don't need blanks here. The blanks won't give you any points. You just give me what is the reason for this deformity. I just kept the blanks so that the question is not too easy. Question number 4. Kunal? Okay. A rare genetic disorder characterized by generalized folding of excess skin and may be associated with various phenotypic abnormalities. The name of this syndrome was coined in 1969 because of a physical resemblance of these patients to one of the world's oldest trademarks. Identify the syndrome or the trademark. Either will give you the points. Either give me the syndrome or syndrome's name, or give me the trademark after which the syndrome is named. And the description of syndrome is given in the first sentence. A rare genetic disorder characterized by the generalized folding of excess skin and may be associated with the various phenotypic abnormalities. That's question number 4. And the final question of the quiz, question number 5. Okay. A study on the Generation Z and millennials who had grown up in the age of short messages points at them being turned aggressive or being annoyed when they look at a certain commonly used symbol. They or we, I also get annoyed when I see this symbol. We consider it as an arrogant way of ending the conversation. Which symbol am I talking about? So I consider myself in this category. I get annoyed when someone uses this symbol, and I won't reply immediately to them. Moving on. Yeah, that's the last question. Sorry. The form closes in 10. Titash will give the countdown. And I'm activating the comments on YouTube. So form closes in 3, 2, 1. Done. And you can go to the answers now. Everyone can shout out their answers, unmute themselves and shout out their answers. Yeah, anyone going?
Typhoid Mary.
Yeah, this is Typhoid Mary. Kunal, answer. Yeah, this is Typhoid Mary. So according to some sources, she had typhoid since her birth, but she never got affected because of it. 1 second.
Doctors doing the rounds.
Yeah, this is Doctor.
The first one?
Doctor in the round.
Doctor doing the rounds is the second. The first answer is Typhoid Mary.
What was the question?
Clinical rounds.
Can you go back to question one?
Question 1. Kunal, can you go to question 1?
Acha, typhoid.
Yeah. Deepen, what were you asking? I missed your message. Deepen, did you ask?
He was asking just for points for only Mary. So
No points for Mary. I clearly said if it is an iron man, I need both iron and man. No man, like man will not do. I need Typhoid Mary. This is the clinical rounds or doctor rounds. Yeah, rounds will be accepted. Rounds is the basic thing here. You call it clinical rounds or clinical trail is not the same thing, I guess. Trail is not the same thing. Clinical rounds or doctor rounds or simply rounds, anything will give you points. Clinical trails will not give you points. Question 3. Okay.
Holding your phone usage.
Yeah, this is holding the smartphone continuously or excessively, using smartphone excessively. And can anyone give the blanks? There are 3 different blanks actually. Yeah, smartphone pinky, and the second blank is iPhone hand, and the third blank is
Google.
It's actually Android arthritis. Okay, we can move to the question answer, Kunal. Yeah, excessive usage of smartphones and with the support of little finger. So I recently read this article and I'm unable to use my phone now. Like I used to put my little finger under it, and now I'm trying to avoid that little finger. It's odd. Next, question 4.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I just wrote cell phone instead of smartphones.
Yeah.
right?
It's fine.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is a picture by one website. They say if the present phones continue for next million or some billion years, our hands may evolve in such shapes. Okay, 4th one, a rare genetic disorder named after a trademark, one of the world's oldest trademarks. So either give me what?
Bibendum and Michelin tire syndrome.
Yes, this is Bibendum or Michelin, whatever. Bibendum or Michelin, what I answer. So Michelin tire baby syndrome is the answer. Either you give the Michelin or Bibendum or the syndrome's name, will fetch you 10 points. Question 5. Yeah, a study on Gen Z.
Thumbs up.
Not thumbs up.
Is this thumbs up, Halo and Halo?
Full stop.
No,
Just a full stop.
not that. Yeah, this is just a full stop. Who said it? They get a full points. This is just a full stop. So this is the last question. The full stop, the end. That's why I did not use the full stop in that question. So yeah, this is period, full stop will fetch you points. It's simply a dot will also fetch you points. So this was recent. This article was recently published in the Hindu, maybe 2 weeks back, I guess. Then I got connected with the article and then I said, yeah, can do a question on this. Yeah, upcoming quizzes. Yeah, go on.
I have a point. Adding on to the full stop thing that it shows kind of an anger or so. Similarly, in corporate also in the mail etiquettes, if someone writes the font color is in red, it shows that the writer is showing an act of anger or something.
Yeah.
So someone writes a red font. So it's so similarly, if someone writes you in big red color, bolding with red color, it's showing that he is angry.
So you're pointing at the poster here. Weekly is written in red.
No, that is more to do with the mail.
Isn't the word K for okay was abuse?
What? I didn't get you.
Using K instead of OK.
Yeah, even
People read just K.
recently there was an article about OK also. OK also triggers people. It seems like millennials are triggered by OK as a reply on chats.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Like, I don't know about others. It's true for me. I don't like the reply okay, or I don't like the reply with a full stop after okay or whatever, after hello or whatever it is. If you say full stop, I said okay, bye.
So you don't want people to be grammatically correct.
I don't care, but if there's a full stop, I get triggered. That's it.
Okay is a rude thing to say. I don't know. Okay is a rude thing.
It's not a rude thing, but our generation feels it as a root. Like, I don't know about, I can't vouch for the entire generation. I read the article and I also feel the same. And Titash is sharing the links of Gyan Space's upcoming quizzes in the chat. You can go through it.
Yeah. So thanks, guys. So we have upcoming quizzes from the community as well. We can go to the next slide for now. Yeah. So tonight we have at 8 p.m. we have a quiz hosted by Ace of Puff. Trans India Institute recently collaborated with Ace of Puffs as well. We did the quiz on the 10th. Tonight we have a quiz by Tilak and Tanuj. So it's a free quiz. Please join on the Trans India Instagram handle for this quiz. Next slide, please. Yeah, we have DQFQ is doing a quiz called E-Waste. This is a Scholo general quiz for school students hosted by Jay Rana. So all the details are available here. So please check it out. I also have this course. Vishnu, can I proceed?
Yes, you can proceed with this course.
Yeah, Ekalavya gave a very nice comment that he didn't know a small dog could trigger people. So that's a fun way to put it. Millennial things, Ekalavya, I think people of our generation won't understand, but I think probably gets triggered by a dot. So let's see the overall scores. So winning, we have a tie. So as I said, there are prizes for the top 5. We have a tie for the 4th and 5th spot. Vishnu, you might have to do a tiebreak.
Yeah, we have a tiebreaker question, right?
Yeah, the questions. So Otinko, Yogesh, Supi, and Shubhajit. All of you are on 115. So you are tied for 4th and 5th spot. So please hang around. We'll do a tiebreaker for you guys.
Did you?
Shouldn't I get 40 points in this round? I was on 85, I think.
Who's this?
This Shubhajit.
I'll just check your scores once.
I didn't hear the names. Was Smriti there?
Yes, Shubhajit, yes. Okay, fine. So sorry, you wrote just a dot instead of saying full stop. So sorry, I missed that. Yeah, so Shubhajit is on 125. That's correct. And Shubhajit, sorry for the error.
Looks like Titash got triggered by dot and did not give you the points.
Yeah, exactly. So yes, Shubhajit, then we have to do another tiebreaker. So Shubhajit is tied for 3rd spot actually on 125. So tied for 5th spot are Otinko, Yogesh, and Smith. Just missing out is Ornopal with 110, Ekalavya on 105. Tied for 3rd spot are Shubhajit and Akash on 125. On 2nd spot is Akshay with 135. And winning the quiz is Arun TP with 145 points. So, Vishnu, you first need to do a tiebreaker to decide the 3rd spot between Akash and Shubhajit. Maybe we will give the 3rd spot to answers first on the chat.
Okay, so I have one tiebreaker in this set. If we need more tiebreakers, I'll open some other set. You can go to the question.
Yeah, this is for Shubhajit and Akash.
Yeah, you want them to type the answer in the chat, right? Whoever types it first gets the points.
Yeah. Kunal, can you go to the next slide?
Yeah, there's a logo given here. Although their major sales happen in North India, this company's manufacturing plant is located at Salem due to the abundance of tapioca crop in the region. Identify the company. Just give me the company's name. It's a famous company which sells this particular product.
This is for Shubhajit and Akash. Please type in your answer on the chat. Shubhajit and Akash. Whoever is first giving the right answer will get third spot. Nobody seems to be trying. I think we need to close it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Vishnu, you probably need to do another tiebreaker first for third spot, then for
Okay, let me open a set then. I have a set
Let's
on.
not show the question on the screen. Please read out the question so that we.
What is the answer to this?
Okay, you can guess the answer.
Jyoti Laboratory?
Out the answer in the chat, others.
Jyoti Laboratory?
Not Jyoti Laboratories. Jyoti Laboratories has a different. Right now it has a Walmart like logo, I guess. Not Jyoti Laboratories. Anyone on the shout out till the time I open the quiz?
Can you repeat the question? What is the question?
Just give me the brand's name, or as now it is not a competitive thing, you just give me what do they manufacture.
Do they make chips? Tapioca chips? No.
Not chips, but something similar to chips. That's not exactly chips.
Is this banana chips?
No.
No.
Not VV Industries.
Sabudana. Khichdi.
Yeah, this is Sabudana, and then the company Sago or whatever.
It's called Sago, sir.
Yeah, let's go to the next slide, please.
It's called Bharat Sago.
Okay. Yeah. Vishnu, let's do it like this. We will basically take answers from all 5 of the people involved in the tiebreaker.
Okay.
So they are, I'll tell you once more. Just give me a second. Shubhajit, Akash, Smriti, Yogesh, and Ochinto. So whoever is first will obviously, whoever is first among Akash and Shubhajit will obviously get the third spot, and whoever is first among Smriti, Yogesh, and Ochinto will get the 5th spot.
Okay. I'm actually opening a quiz. I'll not share the screen, but I'll just read out. That's fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
5 of you whose names I mentioned, please type in your answer. Yeah, over to you.
Okay. Okay, I'm reading out the question, a slightly longer one compared to the questions which were in the quiz. So in 2012, this company applied to ICANN, that is ICANN. That is an organization which gives which allots the generalized top-level domain on companies' names. Ex-Corporation Treaty Organization was formed by the presidents of Peru, Bolivia, Colombia, and Ecuador, and other countries with similar geographical features to counter the move by the Retail to Rockets company. However, the application was approved by ICANN in 2019 in the favor of the company. So I'll explain the question now. This particular company, I just need the company's name. One single word is enough. This company has applied for the top-level domain on the company's name. The top-level domain is something like .in, .usa. So they get a company name as .something. Let's say Gyan Space. .Gyan Space is the top-level domain. So this company applied for something, and then a cooperation among 4 countries, that is Peru, Bolivia, Colombia, and Ecuador, was formed to counter this company's claim. Which company is this? Which company applied for a top-level domain which was countered by Peru, Bolivia, Colombia, and Ecuador? And finally, in 2019, however, the name, the TLD went to this company only. The countries did not win the claim. Which company is this?
I think you can reveal the answers, no?
The answer is, of course, Amazon. Someone answered Amazon, I guess. I just saw it.
Yeah, I think Akash has answered first. So Akash wins third spot. Just followed by Shubhajit. And Ochinto has also answered earliest among the people who were tied for 5th spot.
Okay.
So Akash comes third, Shubhajit comes 4th, and Ochinto comes 5th.
Okay. We don't need any more tiebreakers, right?
No.
Yeah.
We don't need. So congratulations, Arun, for winning this quiz. Coming in second is Akshay. Coming third is Akash. fourth is Shubhajit, and fifth is Ochinto. Very well done to all of you. Thanks a lot, Vishnu, for hosting this quiz. Hope you had fun hosting this quiz as well. I'm sure everyone enjoyed, these wonderful set of questions. Please keep following Gyan Space. Please keep following TackOn. We are going to collaborate once more in the near future as well. It's wonderful that the work that TackOn is doing. Please keep following them, and hope to see you all for our other quizzes as well. Please do take part in the cash quiz. Please do take part in next week's weekly as well. And also please take part in today's Road to IPL quiz at 9 p.m. Okay? Till we meet again, thank you so much. Stay safe, stay happy, stay curious. Thanks, Vishnu.
Yeah, and the people who are on YouTube, just subscribe to the channel. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Wonderful quiz.
Great. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Sorry,
Thank you, guys. Good quiz.
I hope all of you enjoyed, and please come back. And Titash, we'll also send them the link of the Gyanspace YouTube handle as well, so they can check out.
Absolutely.
All right, take care. I'll drop off. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Done.
Yeah.
Are you laughing? You're like you. Did you like my joke about thumbs up, hello?
Where on the chats, I was unable to follow all the chats.
I said thumbs up, hello. You didn't get.
No. What is that?
What is what, man? Come on.